Well, Grassroots Fitness, back again. Let's talk about having some extended time home. We're talking about minimum commitment to fitness. That doesn't mean, it takes the place of a workout, but it very well could be your only commitment to fitness on busy days. Understandably, we have the pandemic going on, so we have a lot of time at home. So you might be crushed with stuff to do while you're at home. This could be a minimum commitment to fitness, a good practical warm-up. I took the liberty of taking my broom off of my broomstick. And with that said, let's go into a practical warm-up. You could do several rounds of this, and this could be your minimum commitment to movement for about 5 minutes. If you do this 3 times around, probably take about 15 minutes. So let's get started. I got this broomstick here. I'm gonna go nice and wide on it, and I'm just gonna go shoulder pass-throughs, right? We do this at the gym with the PVC pipe, right? Shoulder pass-throughs. We wanna make sure that we're not forcing the arms so close together where I gotta arch my back just to help me come around. If there's any pain, stop where there's pain. Some people can only get it back here, that's fine. If you can only get it back here, then you just move forward and back from that position. We want to make sure we're challenging ourselves in this position, but it should not threaten to force the arms, right? We just want to go nice and straight, get a good stretch on the chest and shoulder. Do about 10 of those. From here we go into shoulder circles, right? Go nice and wide at first. The arm that's the down arm, the arm that always, let me rephrase that. The arm that goes over the head is the only arm that bends. See that? So nice and easy, come over, lock those arms out, then come around, lock those arms out. Come back the same way you came. So again, this is easy for you. You can always migrate your hands closer together, and it may be a little bit more challenging to mobilize those shoulders in and out of those positions. That's about 10. From there, right into squats, right? The granddaddy of all motions. You want to make sure you're giving yourself a nice body weight squat. Go down as far as your flexibility and your ability to keep neutral spinal alignment. So I got a knee replacement, had it since 2016. I'm going to go down as far as this leg will allow and maybe push that depth as much as I can. Chest is up. The squat will tell us a lot about the mobility in our ankle, knees, and hips. If you're not mobilizing at the ankle, your squat might look a little more like a skier type squat. You want to push those knees forward, but not beyond the toes. About 10 of those. From here, we have the full inchworm. I'm going to start with my feet together, touch my toes. I'm going to roll out. Good push-up position, squeeze my butt, come back. Trying to keep my legs straight until I touch my toes. If you are tight and you feel like I have to bend my knees, wherever that point is, we have to bend your knees, that's where you stop. Because we really want to keep the legs nice and straight. Never stand up until all the reps are done. How many? About 10.
About.
I have Jasper behind the camera. Say hi, Jasper.
Hi.
You sound super enthusiastic to be my lovely assistant today. That's about 10. Those are called inchworms. We have Spider-Man with a T-spine rotation, a Spider-Man lunge. Looks like this. Get into that push-up position. We take a big step forward, and we just try to rotate that spine. Switch them up. Bang. About 10 reps, 5 per side. I like to alternate to displace that weight back on that upper body. About 10 of these guys. From here, we got rock stars. Start to open up the shoulders, start to open up the hips a little bit more. And from here, your chest's gonna be up. Gonna point our fingers back behind us as we drive the hips up into the air and into this diagonal reach. Up into the air, diagonal reach. Up into the air, a diagonal reach. Reach, about 10 of these, 5 per arm. Boom! From here, we have our hip flow made famous by Kevin Maroney. All right, he put this into the Superset program. We loved it so much. We put it in our personal training program. We put it in our 30 and 60-minute HIIT classes. Here we go. So, have our hands back behind us, chest up, shoulders back. We're gonna flop these knees, right? These windshield wipers. We're just going to pivot on our heels, drive the knees down, pivot on our heels, drive the knees down, about 10 times. And then we're gonna move. We're gonna put that chest right over that knee, windshield wiper, chest over the knee. We're trying to keep as neutral a spinal alignment as we can. This is not quite the pigeon pose yet, because from here, after 10 rotations here, we'll move into that full pigeon pose. So I'm gonna rotate, get off that butt, straighten out that leg, switch them up, get off that butt, straighten out that leg. About 6 to 10 of these, right? And then what we'll try to do is get in and out of those positions without our hands. All right, so on my right side, I'm going to rotate and come up into this position. On my right side, I have this knee replacement, so I'm going to give myself a little help. And I'm going to come down, take my hands off as soon as I can. I come up. I try to get about 10 of these. Really using the core, really using your ability to open up your hips. Get about 10 of these guys. All right, use a little help if you need it. Your hips are really tight. Whoa. And then we're gonna migrate to doing them on either side and stepping through into that lunge, right? So we're gonna go here, and I'm gonna step through, and I'm gonna come back, gonna give myself a little help. Up, and then I'm going to step through. I still have the challenge of trying to get back onto my butt with a less than flexible knee position. Up, step through. Let's try that again, Will. What do you say? What do you say? And then I'm trying to come up.
Yeah.
And here I go, here I go. Go. Try to get a bunch of these.
As many as possible.
Come on, Will. Up. And then, whoa. Through. I kind of painted myself into a corner here. Whoa. Try to get 10 of those. Those were pathetic. And from here, we got our bridge drivers for the upper body. We want to mobilize the shoulder over our hands at all times. We are here. So we're going to go knee to elbow, knee to same side elbow, knee to elbow, knee to same side elbow. We're looking for 6 per side. And then from here, we'll go into still moving the shoulders. Is my shoe untied? Shoulders, yep. Tapping down, only coming as far forward as our flexibility and stability will allow. 6 of those. And then we're going to cross them up, still moving the shoulders. Boom. That's the end of round 1. Several rounds. Be your minimum commitment for the day. Keep it moving. Bye. Awesome.